Every time we feel a stress or a constriction or an anxiety or sadness, any of these lower vibration emotions, there's a tendency to push that away. I don't want that. We do something that maybe we know is not the most nourishing for us, it's not the best decision. We have the packet of biscuits or whatever the thing is, and we have all that guilt and shame for it afterwards, right? Like, oh, should have done better, could have done better. And every time we have those feelings, they're doorways, they're invitations. Every single time there's an opportunity to lean in to that emotion, to feel that emotion, feel it in your body, not resist it, not shame yourself for it, for any actions or any feelings, emotions. And that doesn't negate from taking the lessons from mistakes, from moments that we feel like we've failed. We want to keep the lesson, to grow from it, to understand ourselves better, to understand the people we're in relationship better. So we keep the lesson, but we shed the shame, we shed the guilt. But in order to do that, we have to be willing to feel it. All of these emotions, the anxiety, the worry, the fear, all of it, to be willing to feel it and to open ourselves up to embrace that feeling. That feeling is a thought. It comes from a thought that you're not aware that you're having. And that thought is essentially, it's a belief system, a belief that we created about ourselves, about the world, about other people. And it creates a lens in which we see life. So that circumstance, that situation, action from you or from another person, it's an invitation. It's a circumstance created by your soul for you to be able to complete a loop, for you to be able to look at something that you could not see before and be able to soften and love, to choose consciously to love yourself first and foremost, and then allow that love to be expressed in whichever way it wants to be expressed. So when we're in those lower states, don't push, don't resist, don't judge, don't feel embarrassed, shamed, or guilty. You couldn't have done any better in that moment because you didn't. And that's true of all of us. We're all doing the best we can with what we have. We get to learn about our own boundaries through the experience of having them broken or breaking them ourselves. It's all just data. Everything is just data teaching you how to be more compassionate and loving and strengthen the connection to your own soul, to allow that to be what guides you. So every time you start to notice that negative talk, that is old stories, old experience on replay. There's no original thought there. If it makes you do this and you start to feel heavy and you feel constricted in your body, that's just memory. And we get to breathe through it, embrace it, listen to it, be with it. Just as you would with your child. When our kids fall down or make a mistake, we don't say, you should hold on to that and feel really bad for like ever. From now on, hold on to that, make it mean something about you and feel terrible about it. Don't do that. We wouldn't recommend that or prescribe that to anyone. And yet we do it to ourselves over and over and over again. And this is your invitation, your activation, awakening of awareness, so that when you catch yourself doing that, you can choose to be softer with you. You can choose to be more compassionate with you. You can choose to offer yourself love and compassion and softness. And from there, that's who you get to be in your life. And isn't that all any of us want, is to be able to feel loved, to feel free, to feel accepted, included, belonging. And these are things that we get to give ourselves, especially when we're not flying high. It's easy to be all that when everything's going smoothly. The real strengthening of that is when we're not. And then when we look at life like that, everything, every single moment, every single experience, every single choice, once it has been made, is for us. It's for you to learn, to grow, and to love more. Sending you lots of love.